Assalamu alaikum. Konnichiwa.
I'm trying.
Hola.
So today's Sister Talk will be about the late, great Kobe Bryant, and we're going to incorporate that with talking about death and how do you deal with grieving. So,
I'm not good. I'm starting to understand. I guess like when someone dies, I always like try to process it, and everyone wants to know the why. Why a person passed away. Was it their time? And everyone says, well, it's it was their time. I don't think that. Sometimes I feel like things are set up and we walk out.
The choices you make determine your destiny.
Right. The choices you make determine your destiny.
Right.
Yeah, so some people want to like question why he died. I just don't want to question that. I would say I'm happy that he was able to make his mark on this earth.
Right.
And I do see that through the death, it's connecting a lot of fathers with their daughters.
Yeah.
And they're taking real pride in it. What is it called? Girl dad?
Right.
So hashtag.
But there's also girl dads are for guys who have daughters only. That's what Kobe Bryant was saying. He's a girl dad because he only has daughters.
Right.
You can't be a girl dad and you have 3 sons.
Right. Well, I guess, it's positive. So.
No, I'm saying you have 3 sons and 1 daughter. You're not a girl dad because then you have sons. He was just saying like for guys who only have girls.
Right. But I guess people want to jump in it because it feels positive and they want to feel like they support their daughter, as well as how you see he was like very into his daughter and GiGi and the basketball, and I think that he made his mark on this earth and he did a great job. And I personally, I feel I'm speaking spiritually, that I feel like God wants attention. I think that
that humbled the whole world. Like,
yes.
Across the world, everybody, right?
Because if
you didn't even know him, and
right.
you feel like, damn, it hit home, right?
It hit
home.
you.
That's just how you felt with Nipsey Hussle too. Like you felt, if for some reason it touched everybody, like it was just across the world.
And people die, and there's a lot of rappers that die too, and it doesn't hit me like particular people that die. And I feel like sometimes, like I said, those people that do pass and it doesn't touch us, or say God forbid, right. And not that our life is not important,
right? No,
but I feel like
it wasn't on the magnitude of theirs, right?
Correct,
right?
And God definitely gets your attention. Like
he gonna deal with you in private, and if you don't change, he gonna deal with you publicly. Yeah. So yes, I just feel like the death for me, for Kobe Bryant, especially for his wife Vanessa, I feel like it was really it's traumatic, and I feel real empathy for her. Yeah, that's the right word. Empathy. Yeah. I don't know how she feels, but just to lose your husband, and then it's not only your husband, it's your daughter too. Like in the Bible, if you lose a wife or a husband lose their spouse, they're a widow. If the child lose their parent, they're an orphan. But there's no word for a parent losing their child because it's just undescribable. Like, so can imagine, even though she has 3 other kids, but it's still that child is not, it can't be replaced. But so you people move on from their losing their spouse, but it's like she got hit boom boom 2 times, and I don't even know if she realized it's like the magnitude, like, you know what I'm saying, when she starts grieving, it's going to be a different type of, like, I hope she has a strong and supportive support system, because it's gonna, I'm pretty sure she's still in her mind then they're gonna come in that door one day.
I would say if I could speak to her, that
joy comes in it.
Yeah. And you're not alone, because God lost a child. Right. So he knows how she lost feels. A child, right? And everything, if you want a connection, connect with him, because I do believe that he has experienced everything that every emotion he feels on this earth. He's felt it 10 times or 100 times worse. That's how he knows that. That's why he feels like suicide, because he knows if I dealt with it, I know you can deal with it too. But sometimes you feel like, you can't deal. I'm saying that why people take their life, because they feel like they cannot. Yeah. But you have to have a strong foundation. So for that, I pray, and I send my praise to her all the time, and I pray, because when I see her post, right, I'm like, and that's just, it's strong to even put out a post, right? Because and some people say stupid things, and I hope that I never say anything that could offend someone or feel like, what she just said? Because I truly,
you don't know how you're gonna feel, or what you're gonna do for comfort. She could be doing that for comfort, but people could text back and write back on her post to give her the encouragement. People are like, oh, if you really grieving, you're not gonna be on Instagram.
Try to say positive,
right? You don't know how she feels because you've never been there,
right? And don't say I know how you feel. Just say I'll pray for you. Just put positive on her, positive energy. Do something kind. Write letters. Just do something kind for her, but never tell a person that you know how they feel. Because you're not in my body to know how I feel.
Right, because you could experience the same thing as me, but experience differently.
Yes, and the love may have been different as well. And I wanted to cry. I closed my eyes and I said, I don't even want to imagine.
I don't, right.
Like, death is something that no one could talk about because no one has come back from it. You understand? So that's just the whole mysterious thing about death. And the thing is that you could listen, Kobe in 2010 or 2000, he didn't see this. We don't see our destiny, and that's why I really try to make it my duty to, number one, if I feel that I feel a certain way about a person, I just separate myself so I don't have to feel that way again about them. So I can release and let it go, because I don't want to walk this earth hating people or doing wrong by people. So where people sometimes just want to walk this earth and gain wealth, gain sex, get what they could get from people, take advantage, but no one really wake up and think about, let me try to do something good. Right. Your influence on this earth. And that is really the purpose. I look at Puffy and I see how he has, not that he doesn't know God, because I don't know him personally, but what I see he's putting out,
that ended by positive.
It's like God is really moving. I see Puffy, I see DJ Khaled, I see Mos Def, not Mos Def, Jermaine Dupri, he has a gospel label. Everyone is like, and I'm telling you, Sean Cohn, he's really trying to make a movement for God. I do. And he's not perfect, like I'm not perfect. I curse, and sometimes I do things that's not right, but he knows our heart. And I think that's what matters. That's what we're supposed to do on the earth. Touch people, help people, be servant to people. And just people embrace it and know how to
know that everybody who God is calling is not going to look like you. So there people,
correct,
right? People need to understand that. Oh, this person, they doing for God work, but they God is using them to grasp other people. People's gonna look like them. That's what he's using them for. People say, "Oh, this person does this." God knows what he's doing. All the people in the Bible were drunks. They was this and they was that, and God used them to show people.
Right. So don't look at the liquor in their hand.
Right. Or say, "Oh, this person got a tattoo. Look how they dress or whatever." God is using that person to grasp those type of people to get them, and then He's gonna change them around.
But when you look at people and you want to say, "Oh, they did this and they did that," why we should listen to people in the Bible that were drunks and stuff like that, but you can't say that,
right? Because God uses anybody,
and your life is not as clean. You understand? Right. So before you cast the first stone, you understand? Look at your life. Right. And
that could show you that God could change your tragedy into testimony. He could change you around. You're right. I wasn't drunk, but look at me now.
Right, and it doesn't mean that. Let me tell you something.
And somebody who's a drunk don't mean they're dumb.
Right, and it doesn't mean also that because God used me means that I'm going to heaven. Okay, because sometimes
you gotta make yourself right.
He can need you, but know that I connect with you.
That's what I'm saying. He used that person to grab people who look like them, right? To get.
And He may really want you to go to heaven, but feel like, but this person connects. Let me tell you, I don't want to do that. Please, dear God, listen. Let me be a servant, and I want to go too. If I'm helping somebody.
But if you help it, if He's doing, I feel like He's gonna change your heart, and then you're gonna get saved. But I just want to say, everybody grieves differently, and however you grieve, take their time, take for yourself or whoever you're going. Try to, if you have to write about it, sing about it, cry about it, shout about it. With that song she
meditate.
Said, right, I'm all prayed out. You gotta scream at, sometimes you just gotta let things out. You gotta go, if you feel like,
go to the top of the mountain and sit alone.
You got to talk to your grandmother, your mother, your friend, whatever you got to do to grieve, because nobody knows the right steps to grieve. Nobody can't say what's right or wrong, or you should do this and it's going to help. Everybody's different. Everybody's going to, you don't know the connection that person have with that person. Yes, we all know people are going to die, but it doesn't hit you until they actually, goodbye.
And work with the now. Right. Work with the now.
So if you have
don't think about tomorrow. Work with your now.
Right.
Okay?
And sometimes death could bring on depression and stuff like that. So, she could give up, and we don't want that for her because she has
it brings
a lot.
people together too.
That's true. Yeah. So, I just want people to understand that, the holidays just passed and it's a new year and stuff like that, and then this death just came and hit us all, especially Vanessa, her family, her kids, the other 7 lives that people lost their mothers, their wives, their one kid lost their whole parent because both of the mother, father, and their sisters on the plane. So
that family,
right? But they had another kid that was on the plane. So now you lost your whole thing, right? Now your grandmother. I don't want you to get depression and stuff.
I felt bad for them too. Like when everyone, not that Kobe shouldn't have been recognized, but I just felt like.
But like I said, they wasn't on that magnitude. We don't know them, so it's not going to touch us. Like they talked about them, and there's no disrespect to them. Or I don't feel like people should feel like, oh, nobody's not talking about the 7 people. We are, but people die every day. Are you talking about everybody that died in the news? No, you're not. You ain't going to have like, who died today? Let's give it. You're not doing that. Right. So yes, we acknowledge them, but everybody knows Kobe Bryant. That's why he was the one that's talked about the most. Because across the world, everybody knows him. You name that person on the plane that was with him, the people are like, who's that?
Yeah, but I feel like they still should have been spoken.
I feel like they spoke about them. I feel like everything they always had the 7 people's names. They showed a picture of them. They always acknowledged them. What more? Nobody's not saying what they doing because are we going to their funeral? Or y'all asking about that? No. I don't feel like it's disrespectful. I just feel like that's just the reality of it. Right? That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all in all, I just want everybody to know that death is a part of life and it's very hard the pill to swallow. Mm-hmm. And every year you pass your death date not knowing.
Yeah.
So like she said, live with purpose and live with a meaningful heart. Try to give back into this world and not just take, and try to really tap into what God called you here to do.
Your calling.
Right. Or even what your what's the word?
Purpose.
Your purpose. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your purpose? Because you can have a gift, but then if that's not, you're not working on your purpose, it's not gonna. You know what I'm saying? That God could give you a gift, but that don't mean that's the purpose He had for you to be on this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you just gotta find out your niche, and hopefully, see Kobe, he walks. And I remember his last interview. They asked him, "What made you? How did he get through so much stuff in his life?" And he said, When you crawling and God picked you up and the cross up, that's when you know Jesus Christ is real. And I felt like that was a word right there. He said, you think you know God, but when you really on the floor and you feel Him pick you up in that cross, that's when you know. And I was like, that's the last interview he gave. That's what he said. And that was like, he went out with a bang with that one.
Yeah.
So
and he went to church that day, I heard.
Right. So he was in lines. We may not like the outcome. God allows or He permits everything to happen in this world. That may not be part of His plan, but maybe it worked out. Just Kobe Bryant, that could have changed 1 million people.
Yes.
Because got saved.
Yes.
So we may not like it, but we don't see the bigger picture of the situation.
Right. And it's not our picture. This is not our story.
Right.
This is where we're all confused on. That's why we get so caught up in why God did that. It's not. Stop thinking that the earth was made for us, but He also wants to see how much we love Him.
Right. And we know this is not the final. If you have a strong foundation in God, you know this is not the final destination. We're not supposed to stay here. So our body is a shell. And back to earth became and death, we're gonna go right back.
Right. And don't think like, oh yeah, we're talking about it as if death hit us. We're going to be like, this is death, this is life. No, we will grieve because
you're gonna cry, you're gonna scream, right? Yes. You're gonna feel the same, but I'm just trying to give positive. And like we said, it's not gonna be easy. It's not. She's gonna have an easy road ahead of her, Vanessa, or anybody who lost somebody in their past, or it's not gonna be an easy road. But it's to give you hope that it's a joy will come in the morning.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you also what we see. Although Kobe and GiGi passed and the other 7 people passed away, the world pushes us to move on. You understand? Like, you have no choice to move on, because then it's either you'll fall in depression, death, or you will lose something. You will lose out on something.
Sink or float, right?
Yes. So, that's just the thing.
That bill's still going to come.
Because I'm sure she smiles with her other kids. And I'm sure she may, have a moment of silence and maybe a moment of, I got to get up and do something, or do what I got to do, or I have this to go to and that to go to. So the distraction of the world
is helpful.
Allows you to push through and move on. And then probably when you
are alone.
Or days or months or years go by, then you could probably embrace it better, because the hurt is different. I pray for her, and I pray for her family. I pray for his family. I pray for the 7 people family, and I don't think that death is just so unexplainable. That's why I think that we hurt, because we don't understand it.
Right, we don't understand it.
And that's the one thing that God got locked down. Can't no scientists or nothing touch that. You can make a baby. You can mix a baby. You can mix a dog with a damn sheep. But let me tell you something. Death, you do not have that. Please, scientists, make somebody die and bring them back.
Right.
I haven't seen that yet. So that's how you say, please.
And don't make them die for a minute on the table. You look, they got the heartbeat and then they came back.
No. We
make them dead and then they came back tomorrow.
Nicely gray, okay, and come right back. Nicely plushed, pink and nice. They can't touch that. They can't touch that. And the universe.
Only person that did that was Jesus Christ. He rose 3 days later.
So, it's unexplainable. It's a mystery. But once again, we dedicate this YouTube to Kobe, Brian, GiGi, and the 7 other families that passed. So, like we said, once again, blessings to all. And my last word is, do something great.
Be great. Put out greatness.